Hello, this is Jessica with On a Stack of Books, and today's video is my March pile of possibilities. And this month I am going to be participating in 2 reading events on top of my own intentions for the year. So I have the middle grade March, and I don't know where that started, who started it, if anything like that, but so reading middle grade books, and then the audio miles, and we are going to be walking and listening to The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel. And then I have my my own reading intentions where I pick one book from 12 that I have off of my shelf. So the one that I'm picking for off of my shelf is Little Fires Everywhere. And this I've had on my shelf for a very long time, and I've been meaning to read it. And so I am definitely going to read this in March. This is one of those cozy neighborhood towns where everything appears to be perfect, and then something happens to shake that up and show sort of an underbelly of sorts. I'm not really sure, but a lot of good reviews, and I'm drawn to it. So definitely reading this. And then for the middle grade March, I chose this series. I have all 3. My oldest daughter read it and she loved it. So going based off of her recommendation, I'm going to read it this month. So I'm going to start with the first one. I think I'm going to be able to get to at least the second one, but we'll see. We'll see how much I can get to. But so I don't know a lot about it. It's a family that moves to London, I do believe. Yes, so they are American and they moved to London. I am excited to read them. And if she likes it, then I'm sure I'm going to love them. But she blew through this series and she just thought it was great. I loved Harry Potter. So, I don't know why, but I'm picturing and I'm thinking Peter Pan. That's what I'm thinking of, sort of that, like, the kids at night sneaking about and doing things and solving crimes or mysteries. I don't know if it's that, but that's where my mind is going with this. I know her teacher also recommended this series to her, and she really liked it. So that's going to be for middle grade March. And then, like I said, we're reading The Glass Hotel. So that is for audio miles. And that is going to be only listened to while I'm walking. So I feel like because it's an audiobook and I can be walking, I do that anyway. I feel like it sort of frees up, like I get that book and I get to read it, listen to it, but it frees me up to read other books during the time that, at night when I lay down in bed or if I'm sitting. So I feel like it's going to be a really good complement and I'm going to get a lot of reading done because of that, because of the audiobook. And then the other audiobook that we're still pecking away at, we are still working on, is The New Husband by Brian O'Rourke. And Chapter 10. Okay. We're on chapter 10. So we are 33% complete. This is on the Chirp app, and I'm listening to this with my husband, and we are moving very, very slowly through it. It's a thriller, but so far what we know is that the husband was suffering from some depression and just kind of feeling a little stagnant, and they decided to go, or for him to go on this retreat, and it was expensive, and he was gone for like 1 month, 2 months, I think it was 1 month, a long time to be away from your spouse, and there was no contact, there was no communication in that time. And so when he comes back, he is a new man, and there are some significant changes, and some of them are subtle, and the wife, she's trying to figure out, like, is it good, is it not good, like, he's different, this is kind of weird, he's not acting like he normally does, and so there's sort of a a mysterious undertone. Like, he's not telling her things. They're not really talking about the retreat. He hasn't told her really much, but then she's also not asking. She's not being very direct. And so a lot of the story, we're in their heads. We're in her head a lot, but we also get in his head. And we're reading it slow, and it feels like it's progressing very slowly. It feels like it's dragging. I'm like, ask him. Ask him a question. So we're getting through that one. And then the other books that I have are The New Power Eating and Age Strong. And these are for CEUs that I, need to complete. So I may get to this in March. If not, it will be April. But, every 2 years for my CEUs, I have to read and do a test and other things. But these are books. So I was like, this counts. So, I have to make time to read these and submit. So I might get to this in March. I'm kind of thinking, but we'll see. We'll see. So my CEU books, my Little Fires Everywhere. This is my own reading intention for the year. And then Middle Grade March, and then Audio Miles. And then my own audiobook with my husband. So that is what I am trying to get to for March and complete. And I think I'm going to get to it. I think because of those audiobooks sprinkled in there, I think it allows for a lot of reading to get done. So I'm excited, and I'm excited to get started walking and listening. I have not read any of Emily St. John Mandel's books. I have Station 11, which she wrote, on my shelf. I haven't read it. So this is my first book from her. So I don't really know, what to expect, but I'm excited. And so I hope that you'll join us, jump on and go walking and listen to it. I think it's a great way to get the miles in and to get a book completed while you do something else. So thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll be reading.